So today we're talking about compressing time. Why would you even care about compressing time? Why do you need to know this? Well, let's say you set a goal. You want to go from, let's say, point A to point B, and in the realm of linear time, that would probably take you, let's say, 3 years to do. But when we are folding time, we literally take time and do this. You see? So what would have taken us 3 years can actually take us 3 months or even 3 weeks, right? Because we are folding time. We're compressing the timeline. We're taking time and we're folding it like this. We're compressing it. So the time it takes to go from A to B is not 3 years, but it gets to be 3 months, 3 months, or 3 weeks. So welcome to this channel, guys. I'm your girl Shaneil. In this channel we talk about spirituality, sexuality, and success. If you're new to me, hit that subscribe button because I drop golden nuggets like this all the time and you do not want to miss it. So today, as we're going to be talking about compressing time, how do you compress time, right? How do you speed up time, fold time, compress time, get what it is you want before you even expected ASAP, quick time, quick shots? Like, how do you do that? Well, the first thing is to understand the concept of time. Now, the time that we understand in this moment is a linear concept of time. It is past, present, future, right? It's linear. Time as we know it right now is linear. There's a past, there's a present, there's a future. But the thing is, time is actually a man-made concept. There was no clock. There was no time originally. So time was constructed as a man-made thing so that we could have meetings, basically. I'll give you an example. So back in the day when they had the trains, people were like, okay, so like, how do I know when to go on the train? Like, I don't want to miss the train. And so what would happen is they created the concept of time that we have now, the clock, right? So that people would know, oh, at 9 a.m., the train leaves this location. So time was not a human, like it was not an original concept that we always had. It was something that was created by man, by humans over time. It was created by humans. And this concept has since taken over our lives because now everything is about time. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh my gosh, and there's a lot of freaking out and stress around time, when the truth is that time is not linear. Time is always flowing, right? Past, present, future, it's all happening. Time is an illusion. And this is actually a quote by Einstein himself, one of the world's biggest geniuses that ever existed ever. Okay, so time is not linear. Time is not linear. That's basically the concept, the main concept that you need to understand first before you can think about compressing time. Because if you think time is linear, then you're gonna think, oh my gosh, then all the work I would have done in 3 years, I need to do it in 3 months so that I can achieve the result. And then that means that you need to burn out, you need to work hard, you need to exhaust yourself in order to shorten the time span of getting your goals. But that's actually not the case. So you are in luck because in order to compress time, all you really have to do is to get into the vibrational frequency and alignment of the thing you want. It's about expressing and experiencing the feelings of it already happening. So in order to compress time, it's all about you taking the feeling of already having the thing, the experience of already having the thing, and basically teleporting yourself, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, your entire body into the state of already having it. What happens is that sometimes miracles will happen and the thing pops and literally falls out of the sky. I've had times where I remember when I wanted to manifest my first ever iPhone and I felt the feelings of already having the iPhone. I just knew I had this strong faith, and if you look at all religions all across the world or spiritual practices, there's this concept of faith. And when you have this strong faith, you feel as if it's happening. You know in your mind it's happening. There's no doubt. There's no wavering thought. There's no misconception of, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't happen? That doesn't occur. And what happened was I believed I was going to get this iPhone, right? And I kept thinking, okay, of different ways that the iPhone could come to me. Well, I could make more money in my business, and I could buy the phone. I could sell the Samsung phone that I had at the time and buy an iPhone. Like, all the ideas kept coming to me of how I could manifest or make that thing happen. And my responsibility and my role was to take the inspired actions that were coming to me and do what it is that I was getting in terms of divine downloads to do. But I also had to stay open to the experience and the feeling of what it was I wanted. The experience, and don't get into the rigidity of the how it needs to happen, or like, oh, but it must come this way. No. When you have faith that something is going to happen, you know it's happening, no matter what, regardless. And so you embody the person who has it, and you speed up the manifestation of the thing. And you know how I ended up getting the iPhone? I actually had, like, 2 weeks after I set the intention that was what I wanted, I actually had my father-in-law buy me this iPhone for my 25th birthday. And I was just like, what? I was just like, okay, that's even easier, even more joyful than I could have ever imagined. And it happened. And that happens not just with that, it happens with every single area of my life where I have this intense, passionate desire and feeling and commitment and faith around something. Whenever I have this faith around something, it usually happens rapidly. People come from out of the woodworks, things start to happen, things start to shift. One of the recent manifestations I actually manifested was a group of high-level peer mastermind, a mastermind group of other women who are on a similar journey as me, who we can encourage each other and cheer each other on and like be there to support each other and watch each other grow and encourage each other. And I remembered it was like, open my Pinterest board, pinned a thing, and I put girls squad on my Pinterest. And within like 2 days, I started talking to this girl. She and I knew each other for like 5 years, but we never had like deep conversations. And I just started to like joke around. She was making her stories on Instagram, and I started to just like comment and reply, and we got to talking, and she's like, hey, I think you would be a great fit for this peer mastermind I'm in. And I'm like, what? And when she told me some of the people who were in there, I was just like, what? This is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I was manifesting. Now, why did that happen? Because in my mind, I didn't have a wavering thought of, but how am I going to find these people? But what if I can't find them? Or what do I need to do while I'm in a different country? I'm in a different time zone. No, I didn't care about any of that. I didn't see any of that. I knew it was happening. I made a decision. It was happening. And I was open and receiving to however it could come to me. And I kept walking in alignment. I kept walking as the woman who had that group, who had that phone, who had the house, who had the life, who lived in Italy, who had all of that. I walked the walk of that woman. I talked the talk of that woman. What would she say? How would she wake up? What would she eat? How would she be? And I began to actually embody that version of myself. And because of that, my perception is nothing changed. That girl was already my friend on social media. But what happened was, all of a sudden, things that I didn't notice before began to be obvious to me. Before, I probably would not have watched her Instagram stories. I probably would not have like responded. But because I was embodying the person who had that thing that I wanted, all of a sudden, all the opportunities that were already before me, I began to see them. So what's happening is that we set these rules in our mind that it needs to be hard for us to go from, point A to point B. And we set this really tall list of things that we need to do. But what happens is that we desire that thing because it's already in the realm of our consciousness. It's already in the potential of what we can achieve. And so when we let down the guard around the how it needs to happen and this tension around it, and when we walk the walk and talk the talk of the person who has already achieved it and has already accomplished it, and we have this unshakable, unwavering faith, we begin to notice, oh wait, but there's this opportunity there. It was always there, but I never saw that. Wow. Oh wow, this person lives right here. I had no clue. And the things begin to line up. So whether you're trying to manifest a partner, you're trying to manifest a business, you're trying to manifest money, a home, joy, love, peace of mind, whatever it is, you can have that by beginning to be in that experience now, by beginning to have gratitude for that experience now, and begin to elevate your faith around that concept. Because once you do, and then you take the inspired actions that you're being guided to take, the things begin to line up, the things begin to align. And this is something that I share with my clients in all my programs. I do talk about how to manifest and how to like speed up time. But one of the things you can do is have a practice in the morning, first thing when you wake up, and at night, right before you go to bed, where you are feeling, embodying, experiencing, feeling the gratitude, feeling the joy of already having the thing you want. And the reason I recommend first thing in the morning and right before bed is because when you do it in this moment, your brain is in an alpha wave state and your subconscious mind is even more open to suggestion. It's more open to changing. It's more open to receiving new information. And so when you're giving these feelings and this emotion to your subconscious mind in the beginning of your day and at the end of your day, you are literally reprogramming the neural pathways in your brain and creating a path of least resistance in your mind for the thing you want. And so your eyes begin to be open. You begin to see all the things that are in alignment with the thing you really want. And you begin to take actions fearlessly towards those things, and they begin to materialize right before your eyes. So here's my homework to you. One, of course, subscribe to this channel. That's like your first homework. Number two, in the description box, I have a free audio that tells you how to get anything you want by embodying your inner seductress. And number three, the third homework is I want you to actually do what I told you in this video. So many times we like watch videos and we binge on stuff on YouTube and on social media, and then we don't actually go and take action on it. But I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to go and take action on this every single day for the next 7 days, and tell me in the comments, come back to this video and tell me in the comments what happened and how much opportunities came out of the woodworks and how many of the things that you wanted that you actually manifested. And I am so excited to see your comments and connect with you here in the rest of this process. All right, love you, and I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you in my next video. Again, remember to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, leave a comment below with your manifestations, and of course, you know I got a free gift for you in the description box, so go check that out and grab that. Until next time, mwah, kisses, peace, and love to you. Ciao.